Straight to it. All right, Ddot, what's the first song you can remember hearing as far back as you can remember, like baby age? 2, 3, 4.
Started from the bottom. Drake.
That's hard. That's kind of hard. That's pretty hard.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I used to live. My mom and dad used to live like we used to live in this room. And then like when I always wake up, we used to play that song. Like they'll play that song, not me, because I was still young. I ain't really. But for me, they always play. That's one song I always remember. Like the first song that would come to my head. I don't really remember any. Like probably that song that like another song probably like regular songs that be on movies and like besides that like Drake. Because Drake was like mad big at that time.
I was getting ready to say that time Drake narrated entire phases of people's lives, still has and probably still does. So it's interesting that was the first one that came to mind, because like when you answer, you like immediately knew. Would you listen to that, like, or have you listened to it recently? When was the last time you listened to it?
I don't remember, but I know it's probably not like that long though. Probably like, I don't really remember, but I know like probably like a couple months ago or something, probably around there.
You know what? I got like a little mini extracurricular assignment for you. If you ever want to just like freestyle over that beat or like write a letter to yourself now that you hear based on where you came from, do it over that beat for fun and see what come out.
It's like you can't do it over the beats. Like it's a sample. Like,
well, not putting it out, and not for. I mean, the label. Hey, I'm not trying to get y'all caught up, but I'm saying for fun, for like the release, for the music therapy. This show is rooted in music therapy, so you catch my drift.
Nah, yeah, music is my therapy. I listen to music like when I'm mad or like whenever I just need music there. Like for me, I just need it there. Put my speaker on, start listening to music.
When you say you need it there, like you need it all the time, the sound or music have to be playing all the time?
Not all the time, like of course he's busy and stuff, but like half of it all the time basically. My like when I have my time to myself, music is playing, and I'm not listening to music, I'm playing the game.
Okay. Well, let's talk about everything from the bottom era to now, and you being from a Dominican household in Sugarhill and Harlem up there repping. Like, what does that mean to be from a Dominican household actually? Because I feel like in your interviews you talked about, you being from a Dominican household, but what does that actually mean for the character of who you are today as a man and in your artistry, young man?
I'm like, Dominican, I'm like very Hispanic. I'm not just like one of those kids that like, tú sabes, no lo sabe como decir la pregunta. Yeah, you
said, I don't know that question.
Yeah. Like,
I see.
I'm not one of those kids. It's called a no sabo kid. Like, they don't really know how to say Spanish. For me, I was born in a household, so like I was forced to speak Spanish when I get back home because of my grandmas. Like, my dad, my uncles and stuff, like, they all know English, but like, when it comes to my grandma, I forcibly have to speak Spanish. Forcibly. That's just how it always is.
Do you think that made you more curious just about like learning how to communicate and using your words?
Yeah. Especially Spanish music too made me see like different words and stuff too. But like, for me, like the Spanish household made me. And I was born in 2 Spanish households, not just one. Like my mom's side and my dad's side. So like,
they both Dominican?
Yeah. So I like, when I go to one, like forcibly, like I told you, I have to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Question: What do you think the differences are in Spanish music, especially back then growing up, versus other music that was around?
I really don't know the words of it, but it was like more like love or something. Like I don't really know. Like it's like different words to it, like bachata, salsero, but like those are like the tunes, Spanish tunes back in the day. Like now, like you see like other artists like shout out my son Young Chimmy, like he doing drill in Spanish. Like he got like Puerto Rico.
You from Puerto Rico, right?
No. I'm from the Dominican Republic.
No, him.
Like, yeah, he from Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I heard about him from an Uber driver one time. It was Puerto Rican. They were like, you need to check him out. He about to blow. I'm like, who is that? It's like YVNG or yeah.
Young Chimmy, he got like the V and shit.
Yeah.
For me to replace with the U.
Y'all doing too much with that, but okay.
Nah, but he lit though. He got that shit. He doing drill in Spanish for me, and I tried that too. Like I went to his to his block for me. I was over there chilling with him.
Yeah.
Made a couple songs with for me, people from his side for me. Sugarhill Ddot, my son too. I did a song with him for me. Did my first band. It was like Spanglish. For me, so I put English and Spanish in the song together. But he was rapping straight Spanish.
So you
and I got a song with Chimmy too. I forgot to mention.
What's it called?
Heher.
What's it called? Oh, fire!
It was I forgot. I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot. I'll be honest. Because I didn't drop it. It was on his album.
Yeah, I want to go back to what you mentioned. Like, it felt like love. So, like, do you think that certain beats bring out a different energy for you to like get on? I mean, that's an obvious question, but I'm asking, like, how do you feel when you hear a bachata beat? Or I don't want to get the words
I don't
wrong.
really like bachata, like, or salsero. Like I told you, I was forced. Like, I know how to dance it because of my grandmother. Like, I know how to do a lot of things because of that. But like me listening to it, nah, like probably one song or that. Like most artists I listen to, like Romeo Santos. That's my. But like I don't really listen to like old music. Like now, like only Spanish artists I listen to, like the ones that's lit now. For example, like
Bad Bunny,
Noel, Bad Bunny, Chimmy. Like I said, like, not really Eladio is a little couple for me.
Yeah. So I assume that a lot of the music you would hear growing up obviously was played because that was in the household, or your mom was playing. She started from the bottom.
Like it's in my brain. Like I already know a couple like the words.
Yeah.
For me, because I've been listening to it my whole life.
Because it was around.
Like grandmas, like for me, like they just like Hispanic grandmothers or Hispanic mothers. They just gotta have music playing while they cleaning or cooking food or something. They just gotta have music. Once they wake up, they got the little God thing on, the little thing, God speaking, the thing. And then
what's that?
Like it's like some church. I don't really know.
Gospel or like on the TV.
Yeah, I was like, they put on TV on their phone, the little God thing. Then right after that, start cooking and play some music. Like, but every Hispanic mother or Hispanic grandmother gotta listen to music while they cleaning or something.
Do you remember some of those songs that stood out to you that you like really like or listen to on your own?
Desea note.
Tell me what that means. I don't know what that means.
I don't really know either. It's just a word that he said. Like, cada día, cada noche, deseándote. That's how it goes. That's the only song.
Is that that's a classic or something? I feel like I might have heard that before.
Yeah, that is a classic. I just don't really know. I'm just
Facts. Okay, Hispanic. So when did you start to venture off into you playing your own music? You're probably at the age where you had an iPod. I've
always been that type of kid though. Always been like, for me, for example, like the show Empire. You know the show Empire? Like I used to like always been that type of music kid. Like in school, I'll always be the one dancing. Or like I'll never be the type of kid to be shy. Like I'll always be the one that for me go on stage, or the only one that I'll sing or rap. It don't matter.
Do you remember what was on the first playlist you ever made?
Like the first song I ever made?
No, playlist. We talking about what you was listening to first. We're gonna talk about making music next.
I don't know. I listen to my music. Like when I was young, like school vibes, and like Trippie Redd and what's his name again?
Juice.
Juice. No. Juice WRLD was. I know that like the back of my. The kid who made Plug Walk.
Oh my God.
Rich the Kid.
Yeah,
he was lit. Trippie was lit at that time. Like those was when I was in school. Those was like who I was listening to. Like playlist though, I don't really remember. For me, like it was like only selective artists like Trippie, A Boogie.
Yeah.
For me, it was really lit.
I asked that question because really I'm asking what's the first CD you bought, but I don't know that you don't buy CDs anymore. So
I'm sorry, if anything, people buying my CDs.
Right. Y'all got that out. Okay,
yeah,
that's fire.
But it's not really, it still do it, but like it's not really a thing like back in the day. And that's why like I hate that, like not trying to say like I hate the way things is now, because back then now you could play with numbers. Back then nobody could play with your numbers because it's CDs. For me, so if somebody buy 1 million CDs, it's 1 million CDs. Now in 2024, you could just say, oh, he bought 1 million CDs and it's really 200,000. For me, for me, it's more than what it is. For me, that's why I could say I like back in the day a little more. That's why I wish if I was born back in the day too, because the way I see now, I would have been like crazy. I would have been like with 50 Cent and all these. Like I would have been wilding for me, because things is it's not that much internet that it was back in the day. Like you couldn't do what you could do now back in the day. So it's like, for me, like nobody could, like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no,
right?
I know what you're trying to say. I wanted to bring up 50, but I'm gonna save him for
That's actually one of my favorite old artists.
Yeah, I know from my research, because you do your research, huh?
Like,
I seen an interview where you're like, I do my research. Like, I do
my
too.
research on it.
I do mine too.